Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. As you can see by the clothes I've got on, it's a lot cooler now, and we're expecting some real cool weather at the back end of next week. Anyway, tonight's nightcap, I do a welding repair on an aluminium sump of a Mercedes. Get quite involved in that, spend a bit of time doing that. I get some decent arc shots, so if you like welding, I'm sure you'll enjoy this little short video. This Stuart Turner engine is coming on very well. In fact, it's nearly finished. The next project, I've got a generator, I've got a water pump, but I think the next project, or the next biggest project, is going to have to be a gas turbine. I've got a decent turbocharger, I've got some bits of pipe, I need an oil pump and odds and ends to get together, and I'm going to do a jet engine. This will be a Patreon project, but obviously you can still watch it on my channel, except you'll be 2 weeks behind. That's the way it works, and there's no adverts on Patreon. There's a link if you want to have a look. You never know, you might want to sponsor us. There's only the one nightcap tonight, but I will put a little bit of Stuart and Turner video on after this. There's some machining in there. I'm sure you'll enjoy that as well. This is a sump of a Mercedes car. As you can see, it's got a big hole in. What's happened is an oil pump runs in here, and the bolted holes of oil pump sprocket runs actually come off and poke the hole into the sump. You can see where it's been rubbing against it there. I've got to try to repair this. It's not just the hole, it's actually cracked all the way around here. The hard part is getting it clean. I'll probably end up putting a copper back in there and just build it up with welding instead of trying to put a piece in. But the first thing is to remove all the broken parts, make sure it's all back in a nice clean metal. Some of this aluminium welds good, some of it doesn't weld at all. It just depends. Look at the draw really. This looks like medium grade shite, so it might possibly weld alright. I'll hit it with a wire brush and a grinder first, and then we'll go from there. That's all the cracked material taken out. The hole's a bit bigger now. Edges are nice and clean. So now I'm going to make a copper format to go inside, just to lie across that hole, and then I'm just going to lay aluminium straight on top of the copper. It's got 2 chances it welds or it doesn't weld. Right, so I've got a bit of 3mm copper plate cut. It fits in there, means I can clamp that into place, and then I can lay a weld on top of the copper. I've done this before in motorcycle casings, it works quite well. We'll not know until we actually strike an arc on this and see what sort of material it is. Right, so that's basically what I've got, and that all appears to be sound metal with no more cracks in. And we'll warm it up and see what happens. You can see I'm actually concerned about the rest of it. All looks good. See the oil coming out of there now. Not too bad. Right, that's it welded, it went in very nicely. I may go across the inside, I'm not sure. But basically I don't think that's going to give any problems at all now. Get the aluminium former out. Right, that's the repair from the inside. I'm sure you'll agree it looks quite nice. I'll do a little rub with a grinder. Somebody mentioned I'm using a wire brush and a die grinder. The die grinder there, you can see it's turned right down lower. I could weld across the inside of that, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to or not. Just put it all in to make sure it's 100%, but it certainly looks good. I'm going to do it now at the time when it's still nice and hot. It does look good. Need a nice simple test for it. It'll do with water, it'll do with oil. Ah, we've got water. I wasn't expecting that. A bastard. We have a leak. Just there. That one bit there. Right, I'll sort that bastard out. Right, there's a little crack there that I missed there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Just that little bit there. Part of a crack, I missed it. But I'll get the bastard this time. Right, I've done what I should have done in the first place and just filled the whole thing in with weld. I cannot leak that, it's not possible. Surely this time. Looks good. I've basically cast a new sump here. This is the set I use to weld that sump with. It's an Ortec 260 amp AC DC. I'll show you the settings I use because people often ask what I use to weld particular things. It's on AC. I've got the max amperage set at 150. I didn't use that. Once it was welding, it was probably 125, 130. So we'll go through the settings. Start at the beginning. Right, start amps 25, up slope I don't use any, main welding amps 150, but I can do what I like with that. Cleaning 31%, that's your AC balance. 70 Hz is the AC frequency, I can go between 50 and 250 on this machine. No down slope, end amps as low as I'll go 5. 9.1 seconds or 9 seconds, that's gas that comes out after you finish welding, just to keep the tungsten nice and clean and cool it down. That's a torch, it's a WP20 torch, water cooled torch. It's a 3.2 tungsten, and I think it was a blue tungsten. Number 7 cup with a gas lens. That's my basic go-to set for upper aluminium. That's what I use all the time. It seems to work fine for me. Pure argon gas at about 8 litres per minute. I want this table lying level, so I've packed it up and I've got a spirit level on there and it's lying nice and level. So now I can mark off the floor around the bottom of the legs, then cut them off and weld some feet on. Use a felt tip pen in a block of wood and just carefully draw around the legs. It's sitting nice and square now, got its feet welded on. This vise is going to be outside, but it's going to be covered up. It's not just going to be open to the elements, obviously. Nice bit of plate there if we need to do any severe hammering. I might weld a bar in the bottom so I can put our feet on it to hold it down. I'm not sure yet so how it actually works. Means I can do a lot of cutting and grinding outside without getting any more dust and mess in here. Starting to get a bit of weight about it now. Absolutely splendid. Yeah, bar across there to put your feet on could be handy. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't done, please subscribe, it is important. Anyway, thanks for watching.